Good morning, folks. Happy Tuesday. It's been a while, so sorry about that, but sometimes there's a delay for a reason, and that's season for a reason, huh? Reasons for seasons. So that's why I created this good fruit report here so I can share good news with you guys. And so I've had for a while, and I've had some help with Veteran Liaison, which is a for-profit. So veteranliaison.com. You'll see the ticker there at the bottom. And I just want a place to be able to share with you guys good news that's out there. And as you can imagine, we want to spread the good news as quickly as possible. So I'm going live in like 4 different places, at least on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Rumble. So hi, everybody. So it's been a while, been about 6 months. But what this big idea is, God's given me this this new business model a couple months back, because I'm telling you guys, as a follower of Jesus, everywhere I go, I hear things. I hear grumblings and rumblings, and the story that sparked it all was I was in a diner in a small town in Indiana, and I'm hearing 3 people talking behind me, sitting at a table, and one's a man and 2 are women, and it's pretty easy to figure out that the women had just lost a family member, and the guy was a pastor and that sort of thing. So what they were trying to do was get a family member, the great grandson, back from the army from over in Germany. And call it what you will, but I think it's a divine message, not a coincidence, divine message that I was in Germany and I was in the army. So here it is. I'm here overhearing. I can't help but overhear, right? That's what I don't mean to eavesdrop or whatnot, but I think that's one of the things that's my cross to bear is I'm hearing, because when you have a heart for hearing and helping, you're going to hear and you want to help. And that's me. I hear it and I want to help. So, and what fuels most people these days is money. And that's why there's a big check over my left shoulder here. So the big idea is that for every small town out there, that every small town should have in essence, water tower of money, a water tower of money for cash flow purposes for their small town. And it should have about $10 million in that baby. And it should all be for profit. It should all move with the speed of light and the speed of right, because moving on with that funeral story is that these folks in the small town had lost great granddad, and great grandson is over in Germany. And of course, the pastor and so on, they're trying to figure out, is there any way that this young man that the army's going to let this young man come home for his great granddad's funeral? And for those out there who know military or been around it, you know that that's probably not going to happen. So, especially it's I mean, one, you got to even get permission from the commander and all that kind of stuff. And it's way too slow going the Red Cross route and all that kind of jazz. That may be a standard, but that's why I love briefing this way. I love to brief at God's level standard. Multiple days waiting for a Red Cross report. I'm not saying that's what it is, but that's little g getting in the way. Little g government, little g gremlins and stuff like that. When people need something, they don't have days. I was a medevac pilot. I'm off the ground in 15 minutes from phone call to getting out there. So I'm God's built me to focus on that, to work on speed. And one thing that helps people move faster is money. And so the big idea is we want to collect $10 million for every small town that's out there. Not just, I'm in Indiana now, but Indiana just for your understanding has 400 small towns. Well, plenty of money out there. Money is like matter. It just changes forms. So there's plenty of money out there, but that would be $4 billion in Indiana alone. And I'm from Texas, so I can't even imagine what that would be like. But there's tons of small towns out there who are just getting unfortunately left behind because we're allowing it to happen. We are allowing it to happen. So veteranliaison.com, folks. That's where, and again, the good news report. So what you'll see on veteranliaison.com is there's a money in version form and there's a money out version form. And we also have other things like partners. And I'm going to pull up the website now so I don't forget to brief you in the right way. But we want to have partners and memberships, and some people have money and they want to donate. I'll say donate. It's that's the wrong word because that's a nonprofit kind of stuff, but contributions. So you can be a partner, you can be a known partner. We're going to have, we have all kinds of ideas for ammo cans, like spray paint an ammo can white and have those around. And because we're going to connect with all kinds of sheriff's departments and all that. So go to my website, go to the website there. I'm not the person that's going to liaise all this stuff. So you can imagine I want to be as hands-off as possible. And it needs to be at a local level. So there's veteranliaison.com that's going to connect with local sheriff's department, firehouses. I want to keep it as local as possible. And I know some police departments out there aren't that great because they just are not ran well. But sheriff's department's a little different story, of course. Obviously, the local leadership, folks who care about their own backyard. You guys care about your own backyard, and you know that your backyard's getting, well, messed up because somebody else is out there doing it. So you have the ability, guys, to say yes to this stuff. So veteranliaison.com, go there and start out there. Help. And the reason why I'm creating this channel too is so that while you guys are out there sharing good news that some money has been delivered to somebody, you get to share that. I want to be on camera just a little bit, as little as possible. I want you guys to be on camera out there spreading the good news, your good news that you guys do for your community. Because everywhere I go, I hear people need something. And most times it's money flow. Some people want to donate money. I've had people talk about how they've had a relative die and that relative had a lot of money and wanted to give it somewhere and wanted to give it to, veterans or whatever. But then they didn't know, or they thought that organization was not good. And there's a lot of not good organizations out there. So, and that's why I call this the good fruit report. A good tree cannot produce bad fruit. So guys, I'm telling you, I'm a sinner every day. I'm telling you, sinner every day, but I'm here to help you and guide you as best I can with what this roadmap of life here says. And it says to help each other. This is what this says. So read your own, but I'm just here to help. veteranliaison.com, guys. We'll talk to you soon. Appreciate you.